Good morning, you beautiful people. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day today. My Call of Duty world, my mind was blown, all because of this one video. If I remember, I will hopefully put the link in the description and I will put an annotation on screen for this video, but this brought up a really good point. Amongst other things, there's a conspiracy in there that Sledgehammer does not want to cater to the good players. Activision, whoever, does not want to make a Call of Duty competitive. They want to make it fun for the casual player. But you can watch that video if you want, and I would highly suggest it because it is a fantastic video. A good point this man brought up in his video that I want to specifically talk about is this. What if there was no lag whatsoever? Absolutely zero lag in a perfect world, no lag, no matter who you got paired up with. And now, why would we not want skill-based matchmaking? If there's absolutely no lag, if everything you did in game was actually what happened in game and what you perceived, why would playing against players at your own skill set still not be fun? And the conclusion that I came up with and he came up with is Call of Duty does not feel fun when you're going 1-for-1. Call of Duty is at its best when you feel like you are the best player in the game, when you are tricked into believing that you are better than everybody else, when you go on a 5-kill streak and you get this kill streak which gets you this kill streak. That is when Call of Duty is at its best, not when you're going 1-for-1. But why is that? Why is it that we cannot go 1-for-1 and have fun? I can do it in Halo. I can go on to Halo 2 Anniversary. I can play the ranked playlist and I can be happy that I went 2-3 positive and we won the game. When we lose a game and I go positive, I'm devastated. I wanted to win that game. It was my stupid teammates that lost that game. Why do I care so much more about the win in Halo more than I do my kill death in Halo? Why do I hop on Call of Duty and when I go 33-15, I'm like, it was an average game. It could have been better. I have a 2 KD. I could not point to you guys to one game and say, oh, that was an intense game. We barely won that one. That was so much fun. No, I can't do that because Call of Duty is not fun unless you are getting insane kill streaks and you are having a great game. This is why people don't like skill-based matchmaking, as well as the connection issues. You know, the connection issues are definitely there, and it totally eliminates any skill involved with bad connections, of course. However, it is just so interesting to me that if I were to just have a barely positive KD, but I had a great win-loss in Call of Duty, I really couldn't care less. I'm not entirely sure why it could be. Here's my theory. I think because Call of Duty made itself different by adding in kill streaks is that they put a huge difference in their emphasis on what you should be playing Call of Duty for. With the emphasis on kill streaks, there is less and less emphasis on playing the objective and the win-loss. In addition to this, getting a kill in Call of Duty is incredibly easy to do. I have talked about this many times. It's easy to do because you need to have those new players feel like they are a little bit competitive and a little bit good, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. I played Call of Duty. I got my butt whooped in Modern Warfare 2 and in Black Ops. I had plenty of tactical nukes called in, probably because of my fault. However, I learned from it. I got better at it, and now it's my turn to call in nukes against bad players themselves. However, skill-based matchmaking, when put in perfectly with zero lag, doesn't allow me to do that. That is what I wanted. That's what my goal was. I saw somebody else getting success and having fun by getting a kill streak. I wanted to do that. I didn't want to win games. I didn't want to, barely win a domination because of me. That's not what Call of Duty is about. To me, it's all about getting that kill streak. But the thing is, when I get that kill streak, when I get that DNA bomb, and I kill the entire enemy team, the enemy team is probably filled with casuals, the people who don't have headsets, the people who don't benefit from footsteps, and that's why they're not in the game. When I DNA bomb them, they don't like the game. They hate the game. They're not having fun. They don't come back for another game, and they stop and they won't purchase Call of Duty again because it's so bad because this guy DNA bombed him. So why would Sledgehammer cater to me? Why would Sledgehammer let me have the advantage when all I'm going to do is drive people away from buying their game? Of course they would implement a skill-based matchmaking that protected those casual players, those people who want to play just, on the sofa with no headset, who want to run around and have fun and hit fire with 2 guns in the game. Of course Sledgehammer would protect those bad players against monsters like you and me. We here on the internet discussing this, whoever you are, whatever your KD is, you are passionate about the game, you want to get better, Sledgehammer wants to protect the casual players away from us. And it's at this point in time I feel like that guy in that meme. Instead of going aliens, I feel like going Activision, because it's just it feels like a conspiracy, but it makes perfect sense. Why would Activision, why would Sledgehammer, why would Treyarch actively try to cater to me when all I'm gonna do is drive away their sales? But then again, why would they cater to the noob? Why would they cater to those casual players like they have in Black Ops 2 and in Advanced Warfare? Why would they do that when all it's going to do is hurt their DLC sales, when all it's going to do is hurt their Season Pass sales, because us hardcore players who actually play for the entire year don't buy it because we don't get the advantage, because we don't get rewarded. Which could be why they put the micro DLC in there. The casual players could see this wicked awesome camo. Oh, it's only $2. They are the majority. They would be willing to buy it. Just a little cheap camo here and there. They won't buy all of them. They'll just buy one. But they are so much more in population. More of them buying a cheaper thing is more money for whoever, Activision, whatever. So of course they're going to put that in there. I'm not trying to paint them as an evil corporation or anything. They are stuck between a rock and a hard place because the Call of Duty gameplay itself is inherently simplistic and easy to get into. That's why we loved it. It was easy to pick up. Anybody could do a little bit well. Even somebody going up against the best Call of Duty players might even get a kill. Okay, maybe not the best in a team, but if you have a team of 5 randoms with Pwn Stars is probably going to die to a noob. Just because of that fact, Call of Duty gameplay, death happens so often. I've made so many videos about it, that when you start taking that and you start making something that is competitive, it turns off that casualness. But when you start focusing on something so casual like having skill-based matchmaking and lack of footsteps, it turns off the more competitive players, the hardcore players, and it's just a lose-lose situation. When I get done with my building the perfect Call of Duty series, when everything is set in place, when I have created the most competitive, best Call of Duty I can think of, I guarantee you the casual player will not like it because it takes strategy and skill to have success in that game. So what I'm trying to say with this video is that Call of Duty, the process behind it is not solely about the gameplay, which I was led to believe. Of course, I could have just been naive. Of course, they're out for money, whatever. Some of you guys may know this already, but it was an aha moment. It was a moment of eureka. I have figured something out, and it's going to greatly change the way I look at playing Call of Duty and buying Call of Duty as well. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. Leave a like if you did. I'm not here to hate or anything. I'm not getting bitter about it towards anything. Of course I'm upset about the way the series is going, but that's besides the point. Anyway, again, thank you guys so much for watching, and until the next absolutely beautiful Call of Duty morning, I'll catch up with you guys later. And as always, have a great day.